Hi, this is Tita Josie, and welcome to the Tita Miles and Tita Josie channel. So I am going to be reacting to the trailer for History 4, Close to You, and I'm so excited because this series is actually premiering tomorrow, March 14th, which is a Sunday. And as with the entire History series, there are 2 episodes that are coming out every week. And if I'm not mistaken, it's approximately 30 minutes per episode. It might be a little bit longer depending on what they're going to cover in each of the episodes. And I am such a fan of Taiwanese BLs in general. Some of you might be familiar with the reactions I've been making to We Best Love. I absolutely love that series, and I'm reacting to it right now, and I really, really love it. It's so different, like the quality of production, as well as the story, as well as the script writing of Taiwanese BLs really, really is unique. Now, among the History series, I've watched all of them. I know we haven't reacted to History just yet because, again, we're a relatively new channel, but I have seen all of the parts of History 1, both parts of History 2, and both parts of History 3. And without a shadow of a doubt, my favorite out of all of the different series or all of the stories, my favorite is History 3 Trapped. I just thought it was so hilarious, the chemistry that the actors had and that the characters had in Trapped. I really fell in love with Xiaofei and Yi or Tang Yi's tandem. It was so unique, and I love mafia stories in general when they're done in the BL format. So I really, really love that series. In fact, I really would consider it as one of my top 10 BLs. Now, for History 4, I am excited as well too. I don't know if there's going to be, just like with History 2 and History 3, if there are going to be 2 stories or 2 halves of this year. All I know is that they've only announced History 4 Close to You as of yet, but we will probably find out in the succeeding days if there's going to be a second part of this year with a different set of characters and a different story, right? Now, for Close to You, there has admittedly been some controversy over a few things regarding the scriptwriter as well as the story as well, right? So the scriptwriter, the reason why a lot of people are maybe apprehensive, I don't know if we can say worried, but because the writer for History 4 Close to You apparently is the same writer as History 3 Make Our Days Count. And the thing about History 3 Make Our Days Count is, if you watched that as I did, a lot of people were unhappy about the way that series ended, right? People were, without spoiling it, people were so upset with what happened in History 3 Make Our Days Count that some people are saying or pretend that History 3 Make Our Days Count only has 18 episodes instead of 20 because that's how unhappy they were with what happened at the end, right? So that's one thing. The other thing is that the scriptwriter apparently has some issues that were brought up that some people feel that the last 2 episodes might have been lifted from another source, more than just simply being inspired by the story, but some people were actually accusing the scriptwriter of plagiarism. It got to that point as well too. At least that's what I've been seeing in some of the comments, and that's also why some people are a little bit wary of History or Close to You, right? Because aside from the fact that potentially we could have a not so happy ending as we had with Make Our Days Count, there is that issue with the scriptwriter, and I haven't seen if that's been resolved. To be honest, I have to admit I really don't have a lot of time to investigate on these things, but it's something that you might want to take a look at as well. The second big thing that a lot of people kind of are apprehensive about when it comes to this story is that it includes 2 stepbrothers who will be falling in love. Now, that is kind of a trope within BLs that is a little bit triggering for a lot of people. I know that there are a lot of BLs that present that as something that is okay. I guess you can say there are a lot of factors that go into whether or not the way it's presented is acceptable. For me, I'll be very honest, I'm a little bit iffy about that as well too, because it raises a lot of moral issues that people really have to think about, right? And it kind of forces us to look at the issue. In my case, I'd like to find out a little bit more about how they're presenting it. Obviously, if they're stepbrothers who met each other when they were already adults, it's very, very different as compared to if they were stepbrothers and they had known each other since they were very little or since they were kids. That's two completely different stories, right? I don't know which one History 4 Close to You is going to present, but we will see. Perhaps they'll show us when we get into the trailer. The trailer is approximately 7 minutes plus. I think it's around, yeah, it's closer to 8 minutes. And we will see what is, or hopefully we'll see a little bit about how they're going to be presenting that storyline, right? In the meantime, I will be reacting to it, but, you know, since we'd like to be very, very honest in terms of how we look at the story, I'll try to be as honest as well too if I maybe see something that I'm not so comfortable with. So thanks everybody for listening to that very lengthy introduction, I guess, and we will head straight into my reaction for the trailer to History 4 Close to You. Thanks everybody. Okay. Okay, they're gorgeous, as expected from a history story or a history series. Love this. The music is spectacular. I wonder which one are the stepbrothers. Watch where your hand is going, mister. Oh, we got a kiss in the trailer. Oh, I love this. Oh, she's the Fujoshi from History 3, right? Make Our Days Count? She was there too. Okay. Okay, so she's a Fujoshi as well here? So I'm liking the comedic kind of feel. The Bannan line is one of the lines of the metro in Taiwan, if I'm not mistaken. Taipei, sorry. Oh, what is this? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Are they the stepbrothers? I'm not sure. Oh, oh. Oh, sexual harassment is not good. No, no. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh. So they've known each other from when they were young. Okay, sweetie, we shouldn't be fetishizing gay men, okay? That is not a nice look. Oh. Oh. Yes, sexual harassment is not sexy. I'm sorry. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, they have known each other for a very long time, since they were kids. Uh, it still would. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but that's wrong. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, very interesting. Okay, I don't know what to feel. A lot of toxic tropes were there. So I still want to give them another look. I'm not 100% sure if I'm on board with what I'm seeing and what's going on, but I have read somewhere that what they showed in the trailer is a little bit different from what actually happens in the series. And apparently, the series itself is much better than how they pieced it together in the trailer. So I will still be reacting at least to episode 1 and episode 2 because I do want to see how things kind of progress. And we'll take it from there. I mean, toxic tropes aren't the greatest, and we saw quite a few there, like the sexual harassment, which, I'm not familiar with all of the names just yet, but the guy was like saying, if it's between two guys, then it's not really sexual harassment, which we know is BS. Of course, that's not how it is. Then we have also the Fujoshi, who is like overly sexualizing and fetishizing the two guys, which is, you should never do that, please. That is not what we want to do as an LGBTQ ally. And then, of course, we also have the story between the stepbrothers, and it seems that they have known each other since they were kids, right? So that's also kind of iffy. It is, I'm not sure how it's going to be presented, but I'm willing to give it a go and try the series because it is history, right? So hopefully the writer or the screenwriter has learned from the feedback that was given to them after Make Our Days Count. So let's see. Anyway, episode 1 and episode 2 are coming out tomorrow, so I'll be premiering my reactions as soon as I watch the series. And thanks everybody for watching my reaction to the trailer. I am still very much excited for it. I'm a little bit apprehensive now after having seen the trailer and kind of validating some of the things that I read. So we'll see. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, at least to begin with. And anyway, if it doesn't really work out for us, then, I guess we'll just have to figure out what to do then. But in the meantime, thanks everybody for watching my reaction to the trailer for HIStory4 Close to You. And I'll catch you tomorrow when I react to episode 1 and episode 2. Thanks everybody. Bye.